My DNA test revealed I am not Latina. I confronted my mother on her deathbed and discovered a 32-year secret that changed everything, growing up in Miami with a Cuban mother and blonde American father. I was proud of my Latina heritage. I spoke Spanish before English, made the best arroz con polo in college, and corrected anyone who said I looked too white to be half Cuban. My mother's stories about escaping Castro's Cuba as a child shaped my identity. I even got a small Cuban flag tattooed on my wrist at 18 last year. My husband bought us ancestry tests for our anniversary. When the results arrived, I stared at my phone in disbelief. 98% Northern European, 0% Kentprint or head to markers. I assumed it was a mistake until my father called sobbing. Your mother never wanted you to know Mom was dying of pancreatic cancer. That night I sat beside her hospital bed and placed my DNA results on her blanket. Am I adopted? I whispered. She shook her head weakly. Number, you are my daughter. The truth spilled out between labored breaths. My mother was born Margaret Wilson in Nebraska. She'd invented her Cuban identity after a semester abroad in Spain, where she fell in love with the language and culture by the time she met my father in Miami. The lie was her reality. I became more myself as Margarita than I ever was as Margaret, she whispered. Was it so wrong to choose who I wanted to be?